They put Adams in motion. They'll look to throw again. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on third down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Back to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And he's in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Dolphins.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes, just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Left here on first down.
Let's go. Back.
Now faking the give. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Rolling to the left. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Vic. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Escaping to his left. And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Get it! Bronco 80!
Here's Vic. Open man, downfield, it is Adams. They get 18 on the pitching catch. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Come on, come on. Back, Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat, 19 Lions. Ready.
Vic gonna look to throw. Forced out wide. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from the...
He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Zach Ertz, touchdown Jaguars.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. First and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his left. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this ball's going to go out of bounds. Not the way you want to begin the second half. The football will be marked at the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them first and 10. They're at the 41.
Ready? Gravity Lions. Let's go.
To throw is Vic. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball placed at the 45 for second and 5.
Let's go now. 19, 19 target.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game, Mike. He understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
Oh, that's a great job there defensively. They know exactly where that first down marker is. It looked for a minute like he was going to be able to pick up enough yards to convert on that fourth down, but he doesn't. He's just shy, and that is a great stand here by this defense. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Headed left, fine time. Now he takes off.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. We'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run play. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he'll get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Miami.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
That ties the game at 14.
We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it will finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now Vick moving to his left. He runs with it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
On the jump.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. Throwing is Vick. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he'll be hauled down at about the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Jacksonville.
Here we go.
Again here with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Okay, ready?
From the 33, here's second and 8. To the air, it's Vic. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He gets this complete, finding Adams. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
That's good for another Jacksonville.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
A gain of 2.
Ready? 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Ready, set.
Second down, 8 for the first down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And the Jags are looking at a first and goal. He's taken down at the 2-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Half the 60. Go.
They'll run with Pacheco. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and
Now,
goal.
second and goal.
3-yard line.
On play action, it's Vic. He pulls it in around the 5. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Pivotal moment here for the Jaguars. They're going to go for 2. Off the play fake. Here's Vic. And he's into the end zone. The conversion is successful, and it's an 8-point lead here in the fourth. So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right, taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
He'll drop to throw. Out to his right. He'll air one out for Higgins. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive ends. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up. Will they bring the heat for 4th and 6? He'll look to throw. Moving left. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Here we go. Got to be lying.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the Jaguars. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. So good to have you on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. Forced to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will finally run him down. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 39 yards.
First down.
Ready? On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. From the 25, here's 2nd down and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Just. Okay, operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw right away is Vick. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds.
It's a gain of 10.
It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down. Throwing now, Vic. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Okay, ready?
Vic gonna look to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Why not go back to it? That one good for 20 yards and a first down.
Pass the 60, pass the 60. Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 9. Here's Vic. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now it is first and goal.
19 strike, 19, let's go, go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Zach Ertz. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. We are through one. It's the Jaguars on top. And we're back. Lambeau Field in just a moment. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Benjamin St. Just on the tackle. A gain of 4.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 6.
27-yard line.
Love. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brett Cowles. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready?
Now Love. Catch left side is made by Higgins. Got one fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
That's another Packers first down.
Here's Love to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
17 yards. That's another great play.
The handoff. This is Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From the 21. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
For Matthew Golden.
Third down and 9.
The coverage by Carlton Davis.
Here's Love. He's got it about the 8. And he will easily get up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. this? It's a fake. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. Now return coming from the 7. They're going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. Now faking the give. There's Ertz. He's got it right side. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. To the end, it's Vic. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Throwing is Vic. He'll go right and find his running back, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Ready, break! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To throw, here's Vic. Flush to his left. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline. Not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. To throw is Vic. Rolling to the left. Pass caught left side. That's Ertz. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Hold it ready. Pass. Go.
Now, Vic. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Warrior 70. Ready. 65.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, looking end zone, but it's out of the reach of the receiver. And it's incomplete. Trying to connect with the veteran, Zach Ertz that time. Third down coming up.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Back to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. On play action, it's Vic escaping to his left. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this...
And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Come on, come on. Hey.
On third down, it's Vick. Flush to his right. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion. I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a 4th down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing now. Vick. Finishing through it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
18 Cardinal, 69, 79, 19 Lions.
Vick gonna look to throw. Forced out wide. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Come on, come on. Set. 19, 18.
Here's Vick. Push down to his left. This is intercepted. Inside the 40. And we have a tie game. What a big turnaround. The defense comes up with the score to square the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
This defense took the field, Mike, saying we've got to get the ball back to our offense. Gives them a chance to tie this up. Well, they didn't even need their offense to take the field. They did it all themselves, and as you said, they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready? 18, find it. Let's go now. 19.
Vick gonna throw to start this drive. This throw right side is caught by Adams. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Vick. nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the story. The Hall of Famer, Ted Hendricks. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4. He'll look to throw. Downfield, there's the veteran Ertz. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
First and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. And now that...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Khalil Mack in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Pass the 60, pass the 60.
Throwing now on first and 10. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. Give him 11 on the scramble. They give them a new set of downs. Red zone now. Fields, and he's going to be taken down a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Jaguars. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Wide open.
Love to throw on first and 10. He's going to keep it himself. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packers.
On first down, it's Love. Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's going to look deep for Adams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, stayed right with him, and will bring up third down. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side by Bowers. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Packers.
That's good for a Packers. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jenkins. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's Jacobs. He will have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Jacobs. How about that? Quick feet there. Made a man miss. On his way to a nice pickup of 7.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
And the Packers, first down.
Ready?
They'll drop to throw. It's caught by Bogle, right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
That's another.
They'll go with Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd down and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. Packers going to use their final timeout now, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now Love. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the young team. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute.
22.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Vick. Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here we go. One final play. Moving left. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot on the final play. It's a heartbreak.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field is EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's a game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Rattler.
Coming out throwing. Here's Ward. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. He's got time here. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. And he gets him around 6 there. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. First down throw here for Ward. Completes a DK Metcalf. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
70 Timberwolves. 7-18, pioneer.
First and 10 here. Ward. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Rig alert. Let's go.
Second and 10 now. Ward. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up an excellent opening series. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Going after converted by Zerline. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Has it at the 11. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Airing it out to start this drive. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
It's his running back. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. From the gun on 3rd down. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down. They are throwing it again. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. We've reached the end of the first quarter. The Panthers have taken the early lead. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They've got 2nd and 5. He'll throw it yet again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36. Throwing it again here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And he makes the left goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Well, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted. Again, that is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Getting right back to it after that interception. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pass play on 1st and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Escapes a defender. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And the Panthers are finally stopped on the return. All set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Welcome everybody to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off from Baltimore. Return starts at the 3. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Nice.
Ward off the play fake. Getting out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
2nd and 10. Here's Ward to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Again, Ward going to the air. Brought in downfield by Otten. And a stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
From the red zone now. Flush out now to his left. Over the middle is brought in by Otten. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. Set up the screen here for Hall. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
And he's tackled for no gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
7 Pirates, 18 Pioneer, 79 Broncos, 18 Rattler, 8 Mustangs.
On 4th down, Ward. Got his man, it's Otten. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up for the 1st and goal.
That's another.
Let's go now.
1st down.
Hall takes it in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The 2nd drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Return starts at the 9. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He can run it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. Our score, 6-0. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at first down here. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 48. That's him on the quick hitter. Looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, 3rd and short. Running, here's Pacheco. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. He takes it himself. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. The Jaguars facing a deficit near the break. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completed to his running back. It's inside the 10. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass, or more in a modest game.
He's able to manage a couple on that run.
SOS. You hear me talking about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a
touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars get a late score and tie it before the half. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
fun matchup in store. It's the Denver Broncos and the Super Bowl champion Philadelphia Eagles. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the length. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out. He was a rookie last season when he took the Broncos to the playoffs for the first time in 9 years. Now a sophomore. It's Bo Nix.
At his best, Bo Nix is a point guard facilitating an offense, getting that ball in and out of his hands as quickly as possible, but don't you dare sleep on his legs, because he will hurt you with his athleticism too. And oh, by the way, did I mention a maturity well beyond his years?
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Nix, quick out wide, complete. This gets forward to around the 29. Brought down on the effort by Quinyon Mitchell.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Nix holds on to it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Man in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Broncos' first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
We'll just huck this one into Road C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Kate, from my vantage point up here, that was pretty close to drawing a penalty flag. Risky decision on first down, but there was a target in the area, so thus, no penalty, and we move on to second.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. He'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense jumps through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This is going to be a 46-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And the opening drive, the game ends in 3 points.
Anytime you go on the road and you can put points on the board on your opening drive, job well done.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevating his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have. Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. Good pickup, but he's denied that first down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. It's a sneak, Hurts. A disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts. Throw is caught by the back. And he'll get it up to the 38-yard line before going down. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, run with Barkley. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First and 10, here's Hurts. He keeps it and takes off.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motion man sent left. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
Well, the big guy gets him some positive yardage in close. It's not that the defense didn't expect run. I just don't think they expected him to be the one running it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. This is going to go as a pickup of 4. 2nd and goal coming up.
4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this defense completes the goal line stand. Quick start to their game as they get off the field with a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. Run the counter with Dobbins. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. That's a pickup of 9. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. And this is going to be halted just before we can reach the 30. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Denver.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Throwing on first down, Nix. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Eagles loading up the secondary. Dime look coming, third down. Throwing here, Nix. Mims with the grab. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles about set to get going for their second drive. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He takes this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 4 on the play.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He's taken down. He's got it to the 29. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
They go play fake with Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. Caught by Dotson on the slant. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Burns. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So it's going to be 4th and short. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
I think sometimes you hear 4th and 2 and it sounds like it's short. But what if I said 4th and 6 feet? That's a little bit more, and it takes a surge just like that to get it done.
Working inside the red zone. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Barkley has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead.
Eagles 7, Broncos 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down just inside the 25. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And as they get set, Parker, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Kicks off the play action. He rolls to his right. He's keeping it. They get 18 yards out of it, and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Broncos.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene and to pick it off. Well, Brock, they could have gone wrong to set up 3rd and short, or they could air it out and try for more. They picked the latter, and the coverage was ready for it.
Sure was, Kate, and this is why I play in this position. You've got to have a short memory. You must flush it. I love the decision to be aggressive. I always fall on that side of the coin. But when you throw a pick in that situation, such a manageable 2nd down, well, you got to learn from it, move on, and certainly flush it away.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Finds the in route complete. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of Evans. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Love the call, Brock, but wrong situation there. The defense closes that sweep out behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. They've got a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Has a lane inside the 25. And he is all the way ahead of the 13-yard line. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles drive their lead to 11.
14. Broncos 3.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Denver set to take the field on offense. And they find themselves trailing by 11 as they take over down 14-3. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We're looking live at a beautiful fly-in to Everbank Field in Jacksonville. Even if you close your eyes, Brock, you'd still know exactly where you were by the rallying cry of the Jaguar faithful in the stands. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And have him gain up at a handful there. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
At the 40-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's another carry for Barkley. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
It's a gain of 6.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, here's Dak. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Yeah, finish. 26.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet. Have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. So that sure alters the throw.
And he's caught. He's got ground. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31.
Here we go. Take point.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Prescott here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
On 4th down, Prescott's a throw. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Oh, there was so much good on that play. Right play call, good route, great throw, Kate. Just needed to make the catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert in every time.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this.
On the jump.
Back for the 2nd quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have it on 2nd and short. From the 36. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. He finds Pacheco through the backfield. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. New set of downs for him at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
Throwing now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. Nowhere to go with it, so Higgins throws it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
He has room past the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars looking for the game's opening score. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. They'll run Pacheco. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get some late points and the lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. The throw here. He's got it. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. It's on the in route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. The left side finds Johnson. He hangs on to that football, Brock, for a well-timed tackle. Nice gain. They're down to the 36. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Another throw for Prescott. Pass is caught denied. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down from the red zone. The throw is caught, and they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
Slot man motioned over. Now it's Prescott again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. There's 3 yards between them and a touchdown. It's 3rd and goal. Dak throwing again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get their first points of this game just before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Came little to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing in double coverage, odds are against you.
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. He's trying another one deep. Big game downfield. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cam Little to kick off.
Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll come out throwing. Getting out to his left. That's complete to Zach Ertz. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Looking for a throw here. Going the other out, complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
That's good for our Jackson.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Buying some time left. He's going to keep it this time. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Press all week.
From the red zone now. Headed out right. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. This one misses the tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that.
It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had to look at a drive where coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Jukes one defender. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Watch it.
1st down, here's Dak. Finds a seam down the middle. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. And the QB just nailed it.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. Dak now from the gun.